I've gone to some of these stores.
Oh, like coffee, yeah.
But I've not gone to the
And they serve amazing moonshine for fun. Like all those people after they go partying in Zoom, they always come here for supper. Yeah, and then there's also...
This is an apartment of the future because there is no kitchen. Food is abundant locally, so at home there isn't a kitchen.
It goes to boiling point in 20 seconds. If we really need to cook instant noodles or rice or soup or whatever. And the great thing is that you can hide it away so it doesn't spoil the aesthetics of the place.
I love the fact that you have a cooking device, a kitchen if you want, or a kitchen substitute, which you normally keep in the cupboard so it doesn't interfere with the aesthetics of the apartment. That's how it should be.
There are actually two factions. The faction, the business, that represent the business community, wanted to preserve the British.
Because of the tradition and the contacts with trade.
Yeah, whereas people like LKY and these, they were educated in England, right? And having imbibed the knowledge and or have the knowledge in England and have contact with people in England, they find that they want independence. Because once we go along that premises, then everything goes wrong. And that's the whole problem. With this so-called binding energy. Binding energy and the interatomic distance we currently have is this.
Singapore, 17th of March, 2011. This is how Singapore dedicates a museum to water. These wonderful round globular raindrops. Like Cardiff, they're planning a barrage across the opening to the sea. And a suspended glass floor. And there is the barrage going up in life.
Okay, sit down, sit down. I want to eat beej. Holy bread.
And that's how the stag's horn fern is meant to grow. Fern fronds twice as long as a man. Now, that's what I call a curvy bridge. So that's what the visitor sees, and that's where the Singaporeans live, tucked away behind the trees. Trees on a building, and this is Fusionopolis. It's the way they build them.
Hello, my friend.
And walking up behind me as I'm taking the shot is Anand. Oh, very good to see you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. This is actually a commercial property run by the Cheong Corporation. He's the same guy that did the KL International Airport. That's why he likes this space train stuff like that.
Catch the news. That is the Emperor himself speaking about the Japanese tragedy. And not too many scientific institutes in the United Kingdom have things going on like this in the basement.
Okay, hi everyone.
These are the massage chairs of the university, which I felt fine before I sat in here. The back. Plenty of visual cues here as to where exactly we are. Can you guess? Yes, of course. It's the club premises for former students of the National University of Singapore. What else could it be? I've come to Singapore many times over the years. Last lectured here a couple of years ago at the Science Centre. In fact, it was such a, I'm embarrassed to admit it, it was such a successful evening that the British Council put on a second evening the following night for more people. I do hope they thought it was worth it. Now, the British Council always arranged all of these trips, and so because I had the chance to come to Singapore on this occasion, I said to them, well, I can come and do lectures in March of 11. And they made inquiries and came back and said, sorry, we can't offer you anything. And I said, are you sure? So he said, well, we'll have some meetings. And came back and said, no, sorry, can't do a lecture program. So I sent emails to the couple of people who were expecting me and apologised that I wouldn't be doing one. And of course, because it's Singapore, we were all so proactive and highly efficient and totally organised from the day that you're born. My great friend, physicist and theoretical scientist, Dr. Cheong, came to me and said, of course you must come. I have already booked at my expense rooms in the hotel. Pearl Maria Force, who many of you will know is one of the most dynamic and intelligent and quick-witted television presenters in Channel News Asia, said to me, nonsense, you cannot stay in the hotel, you can come and stay with us. I'm longing to show you Singapore, this is a brilliant opportunity. Dr. Pang immediately said, of course you must come and do a lecture at the Science Centre, don't worry about the British Council, we'll fix it. And exactly the same this afternoon, where Dr. Anand Raghavan said, please come out to A-Star. You must come out and see us at A-Star for Infocom. We've got a conference, we'd like you to be the guest speaker. So within days, thanks to email, within days, this disappeared lecture program suddenly revived. And so in admitting that I'm deeply apologetic that my own countrymen could not pull their finger out and get their act together, but it's a delight to be here and to see some old friends too. And it's because of the enterprise of those individuals.